A semi-driver escapes serious injury in a crash that happened during the morning rush hour. We'll have more on that. Plus, the Dubois County Business Hall of Fame inducts its first class. And Bob Vogler and Megan Durloff discuss the church's Embracing Offenders program tonight on Inform. All of that and much more is up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Hello, I'm Bradford Raths. We begin tonight with a semi-driver escaping serious injury in an accident in western Crawford County. Just before 8 o'clock this morning, Crawford County Sheriff's deputies were called to the Eckerty Y at State Roads 64 and 145 on a reported truck accident. The truck involved had been carrying a farm implement at the time of the crash. Sheriff's deputies say the driver had been going eastbound on State Road 64, approaching the intersection to turn northbound onto State Road 145. Then, for an unknown reason, deputies say the truck left the roadway as it was turning north and crashed through the guardrail before coming to rest in nearby Fleming Creek. Deputies say the driver, whose name was not released, got out of the truck under his own power. He later drove himself by personal vehicle to IU Health Hospital in Paoli to be treated for minor cuts and bruises. The truck, which was owned by Burnside Custom Farms out of Brownstown, was totaled, and there was some damage to the farm implement. Authorities remained on scene for several hours while the accident was being cleaned up. Sheriff's deputies say the Indiana Department of Environmental Management and INDOT crews were also called to the scene. The English Fire Department, Crawford County EMS, and Indiana Conservation officers also assisted. Today was a special day for a pair of Dubois County icons. This morning, the late Arnold F. Habig and Robert Ruckriegel were inducted as the first class of the new Dubois County Business Hall of Fame. Habig was this year's historical laureate, while Ruckriegel was the active laureate. Ruckriegel says the honor was a big surprise to him, but one that he is proud of.
My initial reaction was, whoa, why me? But wow, whatever, proud of it and excited, and it's the greatest thing that happened to me, so I appreciate it very much.
Ruckriegel founded Service back in 1964 as BR Associates. The company began with a Jerry's restaurant and now boasts more than 150 restaurants along with the Jasper 8 Theater. Service employs about 3,500 people and is the 6th largest multi-concept restaurant company in the nation. Meanwhile, Habig's son Doug Habig was on hand to accept his father's induction. Habig says the recognition of his father is great to see.
Very pleased. I think, he was one of a lot of deserving candidates for this first award, and very happy that he was the one chosen.
Habig was elected president of what was then Midwest Manufacturing Company in 1950. That company changed its name to Jasper Corporation that same year and acquired the Kimball Piano Company in 1959. The company changed its name to Kimball International in 1974 and became a publicly traded organization in 1976. Habig also acquired both the French Lick State Bank and West Baden National Bank, merging them into what is now Springs Valley Bank and Trust. Habig passed away in 1999 at the age of 91. Of course, this morning was the inaugural ceremony for the Dubois County Business Hall of Fame, which is sponsored by Junior Achievement of Dubois County. JA of Southwestern Indiana President Theo Boots says the organization is proud of the work that has gone into this program.
It was a sold-out event. We're so excited that we could bring the Business Hall of Fame to Dubois County. It's going to help pay a tribute to the business leaders of this community, keep a legacy for the business community leaders, and we're very excited that today's event was a great success.
Ruckriegel and Habig are also being honored with statues at the Dubois County Museum, something that will continue for future classes. Huntingburg City officials will be hosting the city's second 555 run of 2015. This month's run gets underway tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Participants should meet at Huntingburg City Hall prior to the start time. The events do not have a timer with them as they are meant to be social opportunities that utilize physical activity as a way to connect with other people. Participants will need to sign in at the registration table, though it is free to take part. Now, last month was the first 555 of this year, and more than 280 people showed up, a record for these events. The 555 events are now in their second year, and Mayor Denny Spinner says everything has turned out just as he had hoped.
The thing that I've really been most pleased about is the sense of camaraderie and the community building that is going on. You know, you're starting to see people who want to, you know, they plan on coming together and walking together on that Friday night, and it's developed some friendships that have gone beyond that. They still get together and walk at other times. So it's a really exciting program, and we appreciate all the support we've had from the community and from our corporate sponsors on that, and we look forward to seeing everybody on Friday.
Dubois Wood Products will be the corporate sponsor for this month's 555. For more information, you can contact Rachel Steckler at 812-683-2211. And finally tonight, the Dubois County Treasurer's Office is reminding property owners in Dubois County of the upcoming payment deadline for their property taxes. Treasurer Chad Blessinger says the final day to pay their first installment of property taxes on time is coming up on Monday. The Treasurer's Office is open from 8 till 4 Monday through Friday, and the office will also be open this Saturday, May 9th from 8 until noon. The office will be open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Monday. Now, if a taxpayer has not received their statement, they should contact the Treasurer's Office immediately at 812-481-7080. Property taxes can be paid by mail, in person, or by using the 24-hour drop box located on the Annex Building at the corner of 6th and Jackson Streets in Jasper. Online and operator-assisted credit card payments are also accepted, with more information available by going to paygov.us. There is a 2.5% convenience charge for all credit or debit card payments that will be added on by the processing company. All right, coming up after the break, rain chances in our forecast, and later on, more on the Churches Embracing Offenders program. We're back after this.